Dr. Phil reunites with his old flame. Next, Dr. Phil.
Join the search when Rockstar Supernova premieres. CBS Wednesday.
They still have fireworks in the country club for this holiday?
Yeah. I didn't know you liked 4th of July so much.
I love independence and I love fireworks.
Well, didn't you get to see them in Malta?
All the time. Every village has a festival for its saints. If I don't get fireworks 4 times a week, I don't know it's summer. Haha. Okay. Listen, let's play tennis and then we'll open presents.
Wait, presents?
Huh?
You got presents for the 4th of July.
Why not?
Well, I didn't get anything for you.
That's all right. Let's have a good time. That will be presents enough. Come on.
I fetched. I never fetch for anyone.
I'm honored.
I figure we're on the same boat. I can't believe I said that either. But we are. We're on the same boat. If only our partners were too.
We're gonna find Katie and Simon. That's the captain. He says he has an update for me.
Morning, Mr. Kasnoff.
Good morning. Any news about my wine?
A total of 4 witnesses now report seeing a woman go overboard on the starboard side of the ship, and a man go in after her.
Why didn't they say anything?
They did just as fast as they could with a storm washing over the decks, and we began our search just as quickly.
But
I'm sorry. It now appears your wife and your companion are lost at sea.
Thank you, Mom, for getting me out of the ward for a little bit. I had to get special permission. I can't just leave the ER. What was so urgent?
I couldn't stand sitting in my room for another second. Every time I look up, I see somebody walking by. I keep praying it's Jennifer. I can't help but hope that she's kept her promise and she's going to talk to Dusty about my hearing.
Honey, she can't help you now.
Now, look, I know Dusty still hates me. I realize that. But if anybody can convince him to just give me some slack, it's her. I mean, What? What's going on?
I'm sorry, there hasn't been time to fill you in. Things have changed.
What?
Jennifer is in the hospital.
Why? Is she sick?
She's not just sick, Jennifer is dying.
Hello, my love. You ready for action?
Look at you. I'm ready for our wedding.
I've been working on it with a few friends. The final countdown is about to start.
Good. Maybe you could get me a robe, something. Wear over this.
Your mother's bringing you something beautiful to wear.
Oh. What is it?
I haven't seen it yet, but that makes it pretty special, doesn't it? Because the first time I'll see it, it'll be on my beautiful bride.
Dad, hey, son.
Oh, Gwen, you look very pretty.
The dress is okay? I've never been a bridesmaid before. It was hard to pick the right thing.
I'm sure Jen will love anything you wear.
I told you she's only picky about her own outfits.
What's going on here? You have got to back off. I want to see my sister.
You're not seeing anybody.
Jennifer wanted to see me yesterday. You can't stop me from seeing her, Dusty. Not now.
Watch me.
We just want to know how she is.
We saw everybody dressed up. We started to think.
You're wrong. She's fine. You hear me? She's gonna beat this thing, and she doesn't need anybody around who doesn't believe that. Would you please, Hal? I got stuff to do.
Sure.
What, for what? This is a public place.
Not here.
You can't keep me from seeing my sister.
No, but I can keep you out. This is private.
What's private? Why is everybody all dressed up?
Jennifer and Dusty are getting married today.
Across the country, people are making do with appliances that don't. Rent-A-Center helps show them who's boss with easy payment options and more on the latest new brand name merchandise. Rent-A-Center, we make it easy to make it your own.
I need a cold drink. Bobby's making Ovaltine, rich chocolate Ovaltine.
Ovaltine?
It has vitamins and minerals Nesquik powder doesn't have.
Who wants rich chocolate Ovaltine? Me! We better make more! More Ovaltine, please! Ladies and gentlemen, Conway and Loretta!
They've been called the greatest award shows in Nashville history.
Hey, Louisiana woman! Mississippi man! Wicked!
Country's biggest stars. Live on stage, performing all their classic hits. Now, these once-in-a-lifetime performances are finally available. Time Life proudly presents the Country Legends Live Video Collection. You'll see 25 country legends.
Hello, darling.
Performing over 40 hits.
Nice to see you. It's been a long time, just as long.
Get Country Legends Live on 2 videos for just $39.99. But wait, order with your credit card and we'll take $20 off. That's right, you get both videos for just $19.99.
You're the reason God made Oklahoma.
Then preview other Country Legends Live videos. Satisfaction guaranteed.
He stopped loving her today.
So remember, use your credit card and get 2 incredible videos for just $19.99.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget.
Call 1-800-959-2901 to order Country Legends Live on 2 DVDs or 2 VHS for $19.99 plus shipping and handling when you use your credit card. Call now or order online at timelife.com.
Tonight, 4th of July is gonna rock with Aerosmith, Steven Tyler, and Joe Perry. Dr. Phil hosts the Boston Pop Fireworks Spectacular live 4th of July tonight.
See who gets a free vacation tomorrow on The Early Show.
She's got to get strong. Yeah, we got to get her through this until we can get her some real treatment.
Uncle Bob said there wasn't any kind of treatment.
No, there is. There is treatment in Texas. There's some real cutting-edge stuff.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I got to go talk to Bob about it now. This is important. There's something I got to ask you to do.
I stopped by Kim's to see Johnny this morning.
How is my little man?
Here, see for yourself.
Look at him.
Yeah, he decided to wear breakfast this morning.
Oh, but his appetite's regular again.
Like a champ, his appetite's all back.
Look at him. I kept trying to take the bowl from Kim. He does better if you let him hold the spoon with you, okay? Remember that.
Well, you'll be able to feed him yourself soon.
Remember.
Okay.
And look at him wave. Like he he's here. Could you tell my dad I want to see him? And then I want some time for you and me.
It's not good for Jennifer to see you.
What's, you're a doctor now, Hal? Why don't we find a doctor? Ask him. Better yet, why don't we ask Jennifer?
We have.
Jennifer said that she didn't want me here.
We made a list of all the people she wanted at her wedding. We made the calls last night. You didn't make the list.
I need a best man. My son's too young. What are you doing? You want me? You know a lot more about marriage than I do. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I do. You've never been married before. Never had family. Never had a brother. What do you do now?
Hey, Hal. Jennifer wants to see you. Come on, let's go.
You got me a car? For the 4th of July. Every young man should have a convertible for the summer.
Well, what happens in September?
We change it to something for winter.
Damien, this is too much.
Hey, it's only temporary, while your affair went with me.
You mean, so I don't notice how my dad can't stand the sight of me?
No. The house is isolated. I want you to feel free. Independence Day, yes?
I guess.
Good. How else would you like to celebrate?
Well, usually we have a barbecue in the backyard, you know, the whole family, but, I guess that's not happening this year. Look, I'm gonna go swimming. Thanks for trying.
The good news is one of the life preserver rings went missing at the same time as your wife, so it's likely Miss Hyatt's companion went in after your wife.
That's good news.
They had a way to survive. Based on the times of the report, we've narrowed our search to this quadrant.
It's so blue.
That's what color they make water on the map.
I mean, it's all blue. There's no land nowhere in sight. How are we gonna find them in all that blue?
Only you. Only you would use a disaster to try and hit on me.
Well, you would take me for granted as a pillow.
Where are we?
Sure.
Where?
I have no idea.
You did this, you know.
Yeah, I did this. You were the one who climbed up on that railing.
I didn't climb up on the railing. I was trying to get away from you.
Yeah, on a pitching boat in the middle of a storm. The thought of brushing past me as you left the deck was so terrible.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry I make you so nervous.
Oh, that's so, Simon. You are a disaster.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah,
with you is a disaster.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm such a natural disaster. Look, however we got here, we're here, okay? So why don't we just take a look around, see what we've got to work with, and figure out a plan. You okay? Look, you got a cramp. Just flex it out.
Oh, go flex yourself. I'll flex my own foot. Let's just go try and find a way off this rock.
How about a soft serve chocolate chip cookie dough? Sure thing.
Have any trouble finding us?
Not really. Introducing Cyclone from Breyers. Creamy soft serve swirl in 4 flavors. New Cyclone from Breyers, the ice cream shop in your freezer.
Good thing there's the speed of Malox in a chewable, because nothing's faster. Malox, kick acid.
If you're over 50 and have other risk factors, you already face a greater risk of a heart attack. Ask your doctor how Bayer Lodos can help prevent 1 in 3 heart attacks. Be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen. She reduced her risk with Bayer, working wonders every day.
You want to get cleaned up?
Yeah.
Come on.
Men have their way of freshening up. And we have ours. Summer's Eve Feminine Wash. Use it every day to feel fresh. Summer's Eve. Enjoy being a woman.
Fast forward to flawless hair. Get a head start on curly or straight looks. Introducing Frizzy's shampoos and conditioners infused with styling ingredients that start your style right in the shower. Prep for glossy curls or smooth straight styles right from the start with Frizzy's shampoos and conditioners. And for the best way to eliminate frizz, use Frizzy's hair serum. From the professionals at John Frieda.
Hey, watch this.
All right. Hilarious.
Windex. It's so powerful it starts to work even before you wipe. Because everyone loves a streak-free shine.
Let's do it again.
Windex is best on glass. For streak-free, lint-free results, try Windex Dry Microfiber Cloths.
No shaking it.
Watch, when I get my driver's license, I'm gonna drive it right there.
I got this. Hey, excuse me. Can I get...
Oh, wait. 555-1492.
New Crest Whitening Plus Scope Extreme toothpaste with 50% more scope for irresistibly fresh breath.
Are we ever gonna get directions?
New Crest Whitening Plus Scope Extreme.
Looking for a great diaper that costs less? Watch this. Love's has outstanding leakage protection for less than the pricier brands. So take the change to Love's challenge. Buy a pack, love them, or your money back.
You really should give it a rest.
Oh, we didn't even make it halfway across the island.
Oh, well, the island's still going to be there once you're not a cripple.
Let's just make a signal for the rescue boats.
Good. That's a really good idea. We should do that. After you take a break. And have a good cry.
Poor Mike.
Yeah, poor Mike. Poor Mike's dry and sitting at the breakfast buffet.
He's probably worried sick about me. He probably jumped in after me.
Well, that'd be a stupid waste of time, wouldn't it? Because I was the one who jumped in after you and saved you.
After you put me in danger, you don't get points for saving me after you put me in danger in the first place.
Where are you going? Wait.
I'm better off alone.
Listen, come on. Just help me gather some firewood, and then you can go off into some little bush and sulk to your heart's content. How's that sound? Good? Is that a yes?
Is that the dress that Jennifer's gonna be wearing?
Yeah. I just wanted my baby girl to be in something beautiful.
Oh, she can't wait to see it.
You're shaking.
Barbara,
I just don't know I can do this, Dusty.
are you okay?
So glad everybody's here today.
We wouldn't be anywhere else.
Oh, did Gwen show you the video she took of Johnny?
Oh, no, not yet.
Have her show you. So lucky to have him, Daddy.
He's lucky to have you.
But I'm not the one who saved him. You know, he wouldn't even be with us if it weren't for Emily.
Honey, no.
It's true, Dad. She saved my son. And I want her here. And I know that it's not fair to ask you. But I can't talk to Mom or Dusty about Emily. So please.
Come on, let's talk. You're tired. You're anxious. You gotta try to hold it together, okay? For Jennifer.
This is so wrong. We can't just wrap her up in a wedding dress and pretend that everything is all right.
It's more than all right. It's what she wants. She wants her wedding now. So we're gonna give her her wedding now. We'll have a bigger one later. The way you wanted it, it's okay.
You make sure you say everything you want to say, okay? Don't wait. Don't be sorry.
Did you get in touch with the clinic?
They've reviewed Jennifer's test results and also her history.
Good. Will they be ready after the wedding?
Dusty.
What is it? Lucinda has a plane on the tarmac. We can get a team of nurses and we can fly.
Dusty.
What do you say?
They won't take her at the clinic.
Why not?
She's ineligible for treatment.
Ineligible.
Her condition is too advanced. The damage is too severe.
Because she left the hospital before she was supposed to. If she waited, she would have gotten the proper treatment soon enough.
We don't know that.
I know that.
Sorry.
I know that.
Hey, Jen, you needed something?
Thanks, Abby.
I'll be back.
It's like Dusty thinks it's all my fault. I don't know what else I was supposed to do. I tried to keep her here.
I know. Look, your shift is over. Why don't you go?
I'll keep my pager on.
Did I hear Dusty outside?
Yeah, he has some things to do.
Oh, good. Do you have any more discs for this?
Yeah, sure. Why?
Can you put a fresh disc in, please? And then turn it on.
Here you go, sweetie. How does that even happen? Jennifer was a perfectly healthy woman, Mom. Some viruses are impossible to stop. Oh, my God. That poor woman. She wore herself out looking after Johnny, didn't she? I don't know about that, but you saved her baby. And she was very grateful for that. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I know you were counting on her being able to help you. For my baby's sake? And for your sake. No, listen, whatever happens to me, I bought. But my baby... I mean, I knew if Jennifer was here that she would look after my child. She would help. She would see to it. I'm sorry, sweetie. That's okay. Go. Just go. Okay, I'll be up to see you later, okay? We can go now.
I just got a call. You should wait here.
Why?
Thanks. I'll take her from here, officer.
What's going on? What, am I going to jail now?
No. To a wedding. Jennifer's marrying Dusty, and she wants you there.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
If anybody's responsible for this, it's Simon. And if he has done anything to hurt her, he'll answer to me.
Water, fire, don't mix.
Bite me!
It's me. I did a terrible thing to someone I love.
Always Ultra has leak guard barriers and a leak guard core. It's game over for leaks. Have a happy period. Always.
Ever notice how once your roots start showing, that's all you can think about?
Try Root Touch-Up from Nice and Easy. In 10 minutes, it flawlessly matches your color, no matter which brand you use. Nice and Easy Root Touch-Up, the color-matching breakthrough from Clairol.
Like the leading mouthwash, Crest Pro Health Oral Rinse kills 99% of common germs that can cause bad breath, plaque, and gingivitis, giving you the mouthwash benefits that dentists recommend most, but without the burn of alcohol. Kills germs without the burn.
Tired of cleaning your dishes after cleaning your dishes? Get a better dishwashing pack. Only Cascade 2-in-1 action packs combine the scrubbing power of Cascade with the grease-fighting power of Dawn. Cascade 2-in-1 action packs. Now that's clean.
Living with my sister taught me how not to take care of contact lenses. Didn't you hear what her eye doctor said? You gotta do it right.
Renew Multi-Plus kills germs, helps eliminate irritation, so contacts stay comfortable.
It's not just about your contacts, it's about your eyes, okay?
Okay. For even healthier lens wear, go to Bausch.com and receive your free wear and care kit.
Oh, hey, hi, I'm Baker. Don't mind me, I'm just a dermatophyte. You know, a nail infection. All I want is to get in here and live under your nail. You can't get me with clippers or those surface treatments you try on your own. I'm in too deep in your nail bed. I'll make myself comfortable, invite a few friends. Settle in.
Do you have thick, discolored, or flaky nails? Millions of people do. It may be caused by an active live infection. That's why you should ask your doctor about prescription-only Lamisil. Unlike surface treatments, Lamisil is a pill that works through the bloodstream to target and attack the infection at its source, underneath the nail. In fact, you can start to see clearer, healthier nails in just 3 months. Lamisil isn't for people with liver or kidney problems. In rare cases, serious side effects have occurred in the liver and skin. Your doctor may do a simple blood test. Tell your doctor about other medicines you take, or if you have nausea, vomiting, appetite loss, skin yellowing, or rash. Ask your doctor about Lamisil. Once daily Lamisil tablets. Get your nail infection where it grows.
This summer, the real fireworks don't begin until the All-Star House guests move in.
There's not a house big enough to hold this group.
CBS Thursday. Big Brother kicks off its wildest season ever.
Because it's going to be one crazy summer.
America has spoken. Over 15 million votes were cast for your favorite house guests. Now, find out who you chose to be an all-star. The summer heats up with the season premiere of Big Brother. CBS Thursday.
We're here today to talk about your internet service provider. Rumor has it you're moving on.
We've been together a long time, but it's just not worth it anymore. I'm ready to put myself back out there.
Ready to dump your overpriced ISP? Make the switch to People PC Online. Go to peoplepc.com now to try us free for 30 days. For just $10.95 a month, you get unlimited internet access, including a smart dialer with more local access numbers than AOL, or faster, more reliable connections. You get security tools, including spam controls, a pop-up blocker, and email virus protection powered by Symantec. You can even keep using your favorite instant messenger. Welcome back. Hey, looks like you've connected with People PC Online. How's that going? Find out what over 1 million happy customers are shouting about. Go to peoplepc.com now to compare us side by side with your current ISP or call 1-800-280-2279. People PC Online, a better way to internet.
He crashed their truck, but are they cashing in?
Did you have it fixed?
Yes.
I got some pictures, and it still hasn't been fixed.
Is that true? Is that true?
Judge Judy.
Today at 2 and 3 on CBS 2. Happy 4th of July from CBS 2.
Steven Tyler and Joe Perry rock with the Boston Pops. Live CBS 4th of July tonight.
Happy birthday, Johnny. I'm not sure, but I hope you remember me. I'm your mommy. And I love you very, very much. It was a year ago that I was on the floor of a cabin, screaming my lungs out. And it was all for you, my sweet little man.
Should I go after Dusty?
I don't know, honey. I just don't know anything anymore. I don't know how I can do this.
You designed an entire line of clothes and did a fashion show blind. Yeah, Jen told me. No one could tell that you couldn't see, but you pulled it off.
I had Paul and Jennifer working with me. The whole family was together.
And you made it work because it mattered. And it matters now. You can do this. I've seen it before. Be that mom again.
Happy birthday. 4 years old, you must be so big. And I bet you're asking Daddy all kinds of questions. Why is the sky blue? Why do I have to brush my teeth? Sometimes, honey, the answer really is just because. Can't believe you're in first grade. In a whole brand new school. But just remember, things may seem hard at first, but then if you keep trying, they get easier. And pretty soon you'll be so excited to learn. I bet right now you think your dad is the most uncool person you know. When I was a teenager, my dad was pretty lame too. But don't worry, dads learn. And in the meanwhile, you can always turn to your Uncle Will and your Aunt Gwen. They know a thing or two about learning from mistakes. And your dad does too. So don't you give up on him, JD. Happy 21st birthday. I bet you're not letting them call you Johnny anymore. John Dustin Donovan. Wish I could be there for that party. Better not get in too much trouble. But I bet your dad is there. Just like he was there the night you were born. And you fit right in his hand. He loved you from that first second. You roped him in for me. And from that moment on, I was the luckiest woman in the world. So don't you ever feel bad for me. 'Cause I had it all. And I wish that kind of love for you, Johnny, in your life. That's all I wish for you. I love you with all my heart. Is there something I can do? We make copies. And when you think Dusty's ready, you give it to him.
Hey, Lucy, over here. Hey. Luke was just saying how you wish we had more family around for the holiday.
Holiday?
Does 4th of July ring a bell?
Oh, you know, I've been at the hospital nonstop for 3 days. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
How is everything there?
Your mom's the same.
Well, is there anything else? I mean, you seem a little upset.
It's just it's another case. I don't want to talk about it, and I can't. I have to go.
Hey, you don't have to entertain us. Let us distract you instead. Give us a chance to make you smile. What do you say? Any luck?
Daddy said all the satellites are busy looking for bombs or spies.
Tell me you did not just talk to someone with power to redirect satellites.
Mm-hmm. My car got stolen once. Even without an alarm, he found it. But out here, it's way harder.
So now we have to wait for the captain to organize things?
Unless you have a better idea.
Yeah, I want to turn this boat around and go right back to where Katie went overboard.
You should have kept your wife on a leash.
Don't.
Simon shouldn't have been out there on that deck. She must have lured him out there.
But you know that's not true. If anybody's responsible for this, it's Simon. And if he has done anything to hurt her, he'll answer to me.
No.
What?
You go over there and start your fire. I'm starting my own over here.
What?
2 chances we'll be spotted.
Oh, that's completely dumb. One big fire stands a much better chance of being seen.
I'm not listening to you. Bad things happen when...
This is a CBS News special report. The Flight of Discovery. From New York, here is Russ Mitchell.
And good day, everybody. The Space Shuttle Discovery is just moments away from a 4th of July blastoff. It is the 3rd try after 2 weather delays over the weekend on a make-or-break mission for the space program. NASA is still dogged by problems with the foam insulation coating parts of the huge external tank, but is pressing ahead against the advice of its own top safety manager and chief engineer. The latest problem was a piece of foam that fell off the shuttle on the launching pad that was discovered yesterday. CBS News consultant Bill Harwood is at the Kennedy Space Center this afternoon, I should say. And Bill, how do you rate the risks at this point?
Russ, you know, NASA spent the past 3 years, ever since Columbia went down in February 2003, trying to fix the foam on the tank. They got rid of the foam that did in Columbia. They've gotten rid of the foam that came off last time Discovery flew a year ago. There is still some lingering concern about some other foam on the tank, but they've decided it's worth going to fly now. Foam is not something that affects crew safety on launch. If something did happen, they can always go to the International Space Station and await rescue. And the administrator, Mike Griffin, has decided it's important to continue space station assembly and to get back into space. So they're pressing ahead. All systems are go, Russ, and it looks like a good day for a launch.
As the countdown continues, let me ask you, since Columbia 2.5 years ago, are NASA officials more tense around this time than they were, say, 5-6 years ago?
I think every NASA official on launch day, and a lot of reporters as well, are tense anytime they get ready to light those engines and those boosters. You know, all this focus on foam kind of lets everybody lose sight of the engines, the big booster rockets that are on board.
Gotcha.
And let's listen right now as we start the engines and start this flight.
Going to hear the launch of voice of Bruce Buckingham.
Start, 2, 1, booster ignition, and liftoff of the Space Shuttle Discovery, returning to the space station, paving the way for future missions beyond.
Houston now controlling the flight of Discovery. The space shuttle begins the journey back into orbit. Discovery completes its roll. The shuttle now heads down, wings level for the 8.5-minute ride to orbit.
Russ, the thunder, the roar from those main engines and boosters just now reaching our broadcast position, shaking the building as it gets here.
And Bill, you're about 3.5 miles from the launch site, is that correct?
About 4 miles, Russ, and this view right here is from a camera on the external tank. It's there to look down at the belly of the space shuttle to show us a view, show everyone a view of any foam that might come off the tank to pose a threat to the space shuttle.
Bill, give us an idea of what we can expect next. What's happening right now with the mission?
Looking good on the bird.
This is a computer-controlled ascent, of course. The commander and the pilot, Steve Lindsay, and pilot Kelly are really monitoring the controls, monitoring the main engines, making sure that the shuttle is doing what it's supposed to.
For the throttle up call from Capcom Steve Frick.
The engines are preparing to throttle back up to full thrust. They've throttled down to make it a little easier to get through the densest part of the atmosphere.
A lot of people may be surprised to realize this is the 115th shuttle mission, but no matter how many times you see this, it is still an awesome sight.
It's an amazing sight. That go at throttle up call simply means that the computers, the flight controllers have looked at everything and everything is proceeding smoothly.
Piers Sellers, Stephanie Wilson, and Thomas Reiter of the European Space Agency down on the middeck. Reiter headed for 6 months on the International Space Station.
Now listening to the voice of Mission Control, Rob Navius.
Into the flight, 22 miles in altitude, 18 miles downrange, traveling 2,600
miles. Coming up on burnout of those solid rocket boosters, Russ, always a critical moment in a flight. And there they go.
Wow.
Solid rocket booster separation confirmed. Guidance now converging. Discovery's onboard computers commanding the main engine nozzles to swivel, aiming the shuttle for its precise target in space for main engine cutoff.
Bill, as Discovery disappears from eyesight, certainly, describe this mission to us. What's going on for the next 12 days?
It's a critical mission for NASA and for the International Space Station. Assembly has been stalled, really, since the Columbia disaster. This flight is intended to resupply the space station. It's delivering a European astronaut, Thomas Reiter, to the outpost, who will become Europe's first full-time crew member. And they're also going to do a spacewalk to repair a transporter on the station that has to work to move the station's robot arm so they can continue assembly. It's an absolutely critical mission. And Russ, looking at this camera, that was a view looking down the external tank. The foam looks like it's doing pretty well. I didn't see anything obvious coming off the tank.
Engines are humming along with the auxiliary power units and the 3 power-producing fuel cells.
Bob Orr is at the Kennedy Space Center for us this afternoon. And Bob, from your vantage point, tell me what you're seeing.
Booster officer here in Mission
Well, spectacular view here, Russ, as you can imagine, and the noise concussion is just hard really to describe. What Bill just said there is very important. The preliminary look from that camera on the external tank looking at the belly of the shuttle, didn't see anything obvious coming off. That's really good news. NASA obviously glad Discovery is off the launch pad, but now some hard work is going to start. Engineers will be looking at dozens of cameras, scores of cameras, looking for any sign of anything that might have come off during ascent, because that is, after all, when it is at its most vulnerable. We will have a clean bill after several days, but we should know a lot more about that, particularly later on tonight. Russ?
Bob Orr at the Kennedy Space Center, and Bill Harwood down there at the Kennedy Space Center as well. Thank you so much this afternoon. And so the Space Shuttle Discovery is up and away following a spectacular 4th of July liftoff from Cape Canaveral. In the next few minutes, the main engines are cut off and the shuttle will head for orbit. And as we said, a 12-day mission to repair the service and to service the International Space Station. On board are 7 astronauts, 6 American citizens, and 1 German. A good day for NASA, a great day for the American space program, and all appropriately on the 4th of July. I'm Russ Mitchell, CBS News in New York. Of course, we're going to continue watching the shuttle flight throughout the day and have a complete report for you tonight on the CBS Evening News. We'll see you soon.
Say goodbye, right?
We'll go back tomorrow.
What if tomorrow's too late?
Could we hide that somehow?
Of course. Why don't we ask them to move the hospital to the lake so we get a better view?
Don't think I didn't consider it. You look so beautiful. Did a great job with her makeup, Gwen. Honey. Look. Small sips, small. Okay. All right. Do you want some more water? Get that woman out of here.
Mom, I invited her.
Hey, Dusty gave Will a list. Are we done in here for a few minutes? Yeah, I think so.
Honey, you look gorgeous. Let's go help Will and Dusty. Barbara, we need you.
I'm so honored you want me here.
I'm glad you're here. But why? Dusty'll hate it. He'll have to accept it. Like I do. For Johnny. How is he? He's better. Johnny's gonna be fine. Because of you. All is forgiven.
I can never make up for what I did to you. And to Dusty.
That's why there has to be forgiveness. I'll make sure Dusty knows that. Hate is wasted energy. And he has a child to raise. Like you will.
Clients ask, why does my hair look and feel so healthy now? How could I have this all the time? Oh, and not break my budget. Well, come on. Professional products make a difference. But this is a beautiful thing. There's Tresemme. Tresemme started in salons. Salon product, salon healthy, run your fingers through it hair. Get a load of you. Professional, affordable.
Tresemme, ooh la la. Part of you is afraid to treat your menopausal symptoms. Part of you is afraid not to. Visit nomenopause.com. Because part of you is confused about hormone therapy, all of you wants to understand more. Check out nomenopause.com.
Is it crunchy? No. Is it juicy? What is it? It's both. It's a Vlasic pickle. Oh.
Taste the Juicy Crunch. Vlasic.
Juicy and crunchy? I like that.
Some people think if you have a really bad headache, you should take extra medicine. Problem is, that's not going to get rid of your headache faster. And taking too much of any medication, no matter how safe it is, can cause serious problems. Your health is important to us, so if you're not going to take the recommended dose of our medicine, I'd rather you just didn't take it. And if that means selling less Tylenol, that's fine with me.
What are you doing?
Getting ready for my test.
A test? What subject?
Cholesterol.
Are you nervous?
Well, last time I didn't do so great.
You?
Yeah, but I'm getting extra help.
Cheerios is the only leading cold cereal proven to lower cholesterol.
Grandpa, I hope you score 100 on your test.
Well, I'm shooting for something like 190.
I'm pregnant. I'm a big girl. I could do this on my own. Let's have another baby.
You marry Nick, you're gonna regret it the rest of your life.
You found a way to get between Dominic and Brooke.
What have you done now? How long does she have? Not long.
All I ever wanted was to be with you.
I don't want to let you go.
You have been warned, Randall.
I do not scare off. Someone comes at me, I come back twice as hard.
The day belongs to CBS Daytime, weekdays.
The Big Brother Summer of All-Stars is about to begin.
And we've saved the biggest twist just for them.
Find out who's moving in and how far they'll go to be the ultimate All-Star.
I'd like to get a little revenge. This time, it's a whole new ball game.
The All-Star cast will be revealed on the season premiere of Big Brother, CBS Thursday.
Little chap.
Dusty.
What are you doing here?
I invited her.
Honey.
Please.
Dusty, the florist said this was the whole order.
Uh-huh.
Okay, is this everything?
Looks great.
Stand down over there. Good, over there.
It's perfect.
Wow. How's the beautiful bride?
I'm getting married. I'm so happy.
Well, they say that love is the best medicine.
So what do you remember most?
I'm sorry, what? What are you talking about?
You said you wanted to remember every single moment of Jen's life. So tell me what hits you first.
She said she never wanted to see me again. No. She... Well, she said that a lot, but... It was this time when I took all of her doll's clothes and I hid them. And she said, I never want to see you again. And then I embarrassed her in front of her first boyfriend. She said, I never, ever want to see you again.
Until the next day.
No, it didn't even last until dinner.
That's because you're not just Jennifer's annoying brother. You were her protector, too.
And that's why I can never listen to her, you know? I'm idiot enough to think that, okay, maybe it'll take a week, it'll take a month, 6 months tops, but there's no way that I can't make things right with her. And she's going. And Meg, if she dies hating me, I will never, ever be okay. You're a beautiful bride, Jenny.
You nervous?
First time.
Promise me it won't be your last.
No, we're gonna have to do it again in front of the entire town for your mother. I'll marry you every day if you want. Dusty, do you want me to get the chaplain?
He's on his way, buddy.
Somebody's missing.
Kim's on her way with our boy right now.
Somebody else is missing. Where's Paul?
Now this man I loved hates me. He thinks I hurt his fiancée.
He thinks you would do that on purpose?
Well, not exactly. I mean, he thinks I didn't try hard enough to keep her at the hospital.
Come on, that's absurd.
Yeah, well, he honestly believes if he could have controlled the whole situation if he'd only known.
You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't make this woman sick. You tried to keep her at the hospital until she got better. If she didn't listen, how can that be your fault?
I know that's what I thought, but it's all gone so wrong. I mean, she's going to die, Damien. I can't do anything now. And I always feel like I did something unforgivable.
Go away, Vienna.
Captain Don.
And Vienna.
This concerns her, too.
They found something.
Do you recognize that clothing?
That's Katie's.
What do you think about cracked lobster for dinner, Katie? Sounds good, right? No need to suffer while we wait. Katie?
Come on, Mama needs a fire. Oh, yes. Yes. Come on.
Yes. Water, fire, don't mix.
Bite me.
Is that an offer?
What do you think?
You don't want to know what I think. Look, could you just come over, please?
Simon, if you were my last way to the civilized world, I would rather be stranded alone.
On the next As the World Turns.
Do you want to be my friend? Do you want me to like you just a little bit?
Are you making me an offer?
I'm begging you. Get me off this godforsaken island.
Don't you understand?
What, search for them on our own?
No, make the best out of a bad situation.
This is not about Creek. It's not about Damien. Well, what is this about then, Holden?
Luke, we better get going. We don't have all day.
You want me to come to the wedding?
What Jenny wants.
I have to stay awake so I can marry Dusty.
It'll pass! You'll get sucked up and spit out just like every other time!
This one seems different!
Introducing the new Hoover Wind Tunnel 2. Its unique and enhanced design features 2 patented air tunnels that trap dirt and channel it away so it ends up inside the vacuum, not spit back onto the floor. It's proven to clean carpet better than any other leading brand. The Wind Tunnel 2 from Hoover.
Inside every woman, there is power and passion. Turn it on with Venus Vibrance. It gently exfoliates, leaving skin so smooth and luminous, revealing a more radiant you. Venus Vibrance.
No sweat.
When you sweat, mosquitoes just can't resist you. But Off Active is sweat resistant. It gives you proven off protection when you sweat. Protection against mosquitoes that may carry the West Nile virus. Sweat-resistant Off Active keeps bugs off, even when you sweat. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
I have genital herpes.
And I try to be careful.
Very careful.
Very careful.
Then my doctor told me something surprising.
One study found that up to 70% of people who had genital herpes got it from their partner when they had no signs or symptoms of an outbreak.
And it doesn't matter how few outbreaks you get.
You may still spread herpes at any time.
Now I take once daily Valtrex to reduce my risk of passing it on.
Valtrex is the only medicine proven to reduce the risk of spreading genital herpes.
Always use safer sex practices with daily therapy, which also includes avoiding sexual contact when you get or think you're getting an outbreak. There's no cure for herpes. Even with treatment, it's possible to spread herpes. Valtrex is for adults with healthy immune systems. To avoid a potentially serious complication, tell your doctor if your immune system isn't normal because of bone marrow or kidney transplant or advanced HIV disease.
Ask your doctor about once daily Valtrex.
Now I'm doing even more to reduce
The risk of spreading genital herpes, and I feel good about that.
Truly amazing color without stepping foot outside your door? L'Oreal's color expert makes it happen.
2 times the color services. Rich, all-over color goes on. Then, harmonizing highlights sweep in.
Multi-tonal color exactly where you want it.
Color expert from L'Oreal Paris.
Who will be the next rock star?
I'm a full-time musician. I do nothing else.
Started playing the piano when I was 4.
I've been on the streets since I was 15, and my music was my best friend.
I've been playing music forever. It's been my life.
It's a challenge to me to do rock and roll, so I think that's why I reach for it.
There's nothing more emotional than being on stage singing to people.
One of these 15 rockers will become lead singer of Tommy Lee's new band Supernova. Who will it be? Rockstar Supernova premieres Wednesday and a new episode CBS Thursday.
This defense attorney,
2 words, not guilty.
just set the wrong guy free.
My lawyer, boys. Why not let me go right now?
Now,
Welcome to the district attorney's office.
everything he knows about keeping defendants out of jail,
In jury trials, you don't get a second chance.
he's using to put them away.
Can you look this jury in the eye and tell them this is a cosmic accident?
Academy Award nominee James Woods.
Shark strikes again.
Don't call me that. I hate that.
Shark. CBS Thursdays this fall after CSI.
I lost 350 pounds.
166 pounds.
And I've lost 162 pounds.
I've gained confidence.